Hello. Oh dear. Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. We have returned here, and as you can see, I have a little bit of a different setup now. I have this lovely new microphone, so hopefully the quality of the audio will be a lot better now. It also allowed me to make the game a bit louder and everything a bit louder, so we can actually hear things properly as opposed to it being deadly quiet or a bunch of white noise in the background, which is always positive. You may hear keyboard and mouse sounds in the background. I'm not 100% sure on how to get rid of those at this minute in time, but hopefully everything else will be loud enough to kind of drown it out, and hopefully there won't be too much of a distraction for you guys. But yeah, I hope you all had a fantastic New Year as well, and a Christmas. Hope you all got everything you wanted. Hope you all had a great time. And yes, we're back here in the Dalish camp. I am not 100% sure where we are. It's a bit. Okay, so yeah, the quest we have right now is to actually try and kill Witherfang. That's the main arching quest we have here in the forest, because we tried to invoke the treaties to get the elves on side for the battle against the Blight and Terran Loghain, obviously. But at the minute, it doesn't seem like they can do it because they're totally stretched because they're getting butchered by werewolves, I'm afraid. Now, I've got to admit, to me, this Zathrian fellow seems a little bit shifty. I could be totally wrong there, though. But we'll see how it goes. Let's speak to a bunch of other people here.
We few wanderers greet you, Shemlin. We understand you are venturing into the haunted forest to save our brethren.
We are indeed.
I suspect your efforts may be in vain. An entire group of our hunters went into the forest to do as you intend, and they have not returned.
The Keeper mentioned that, yes.
Then you are very brave to adventure into such a place, even knowing the danger that awaits. Your courage impresses us greatly.
Oh yeah, he's being exceptionally sarcastic, isn't he? If I can help you, I will.
Nothing will help us now. Least of all, the meddling of an outsider.
You see...
You are being most unkind, Sayril. Would you refuse our hunters' help simply because of the hand that offered it?
You shame me, Lethalan. I have allowed my bitterness to cloud my better judgment.
We're trying to help you, you know.
It is most difficult to forget the lessons the Shemlin have taught us.
I know,
Perhaps I can yet make amends. Stay while I spin a tale for our children. And then I will tell you of the forest if you desire.
Very well. Yes, I'd like that.
Come and join us then, all of you. Now, what say we tell the story of the fall of the Dales? Which of you children knows that best?
I think I do.
Yes? Then come, child. Oh, don't be frightened of the outsiders. Now, where do you suppose
what is that on his waist?
When we were slaves?
Yes. Long ago, our
odd...
people were slaves to an empire the Shemlin had built on the darkest magic. They took away our history and our language and left us nothing. And then that empire fell, and we were freed.
Because Andraste came with her army, and Shartan joined her.
Yes. Andraste, the Shemlin prophet, came out of the south and challenged the Tevinter Imperium. Our ancestor, Shartan, fought at her side. And when the rebellion came to an end, we were given a new homeland in the west, the Dales. We began to rebuild the culture and history we had lost in our years of slavery. We worshipped the creators and made the Dales our home. Perhaps you know what happened next, stranger. Do you know what happened to the Dales?
We killed them all. You started a war with us and lost. No, I really couldn't say.
Could not say, or will not. What do you say, child? Can you tell us
trying
what
to be nice,
to the Dales?
you know.
The Shemlin wouldn't let us be.
Indeed. They resented that we would not worship their maker, and they resented our ways because they were so different from their own. The Shemlin nations grew cold towards the Dales. They called us blasphemers and tyrants, and declared war upon us. A great crusade.
It's the war that you started, I'm told.
Told by whom? A history that has been dictated by the victors, no doubt. Oh, I am certain we played a part in our downfall. We believed that the Shemlin would not
I think
revoke their
everyone
prophet's
tries to
gift.
spin a story their
So
own
likely,
kind of way,
we were
don't they,
wrong.
really? It's very
They
natural.
took our lands, forcing us to abandon our gods and live as beggars in Shemlin cities. But there were those of us who refused to abandon our ways. They emblazoned the symbols of the creators upon their flesh and vowed to keep their ancient lore alive.
That's us. That's the Dalish.
Indeed, child. We chose to wander, homeless, rather than be ruled by the Shemlin. And all our clans wander alone until the day we have a homeland once more.
Then we bring the old ways back to our people, because they have forgotten it all.
For we are the Dalish, the keepers of the lost lore.
The walkers of the lonely path.
Oh, Christ.
We are the
this,
Elvenan.
This is
Never
getting a bit
again
preachy.
shall we submit. And that is the tale of the Dales, stranger. Thank you for allowing us to tell it to
You're
you.
welcome. Thank you, I enjoyed it very much.
Perhaps one day you will tell us a tale of your people. A day when you are not guest and stranger, but savior. Now, as I said I would, I can tell you what I know of the Brazilian forest. Do you wish to hear it?
There's a lot of trees.
Our legends say that before the Shemlin came, the Brazilian forest was a place of our ancestors that predated even our oldest homeland. The people of the Imperium came here and gave the forest its name. If they found traces of our ancestors, we cannot say. If they did, those elves were slain or enslaved. We know only that a great many battles were fought here. These trees grow upon the graves of those who fell, Shemlin and elves both.
And?
So much death in one place tore the veil into the beyond. The Shemlin know the beyond as the Fade, the place of dreams and spirits. When the veil is torn, spirits pass into our world freely. The legends say
I believe I've
that
heard
one
of this.
great spirit possessed the wolf that became Witherfang, who passed its curse of rage onto men and created werewolves.
So that's why. So there are many spirits in the forest?
The forest is said to be haunted. Spirits possess the trees, the wolves, even the bodies of the dead.
If I have
They yearn
trees
for true life,
rooting
you
up
see.
and attacking me, then we're going to have a bit of a problem. There were battles in the forest?
Who can say what value the Imperium placed on this land? And how many elves died here, in slavery? Even the barbarians, who came to overthrow the Imperium, fought and died on this soil.
How many werewolves are there?
No one knows. When the Shemlin lived in these parts,
Probably about
the
2,000
curse
knowing our
would
look.
spread anew to a few of them with each passing year. They would run off into the forest, never to be seen again. Eventually, all the Shemlin left. One assumes the werewolves survive by passing their curse to their offspring. They have had no new blood. Until now, that is.
Ooh. Have the hunters become werewolves?
It is said that one or two have turned already, though the Keeper denies it. As for the rest, they will either die or turn, unless they are killed out of mercy. I would rather die than become a ravening
To be fair,
soulless
yes,
beast.
I probably would as well.
Wouldn't
I'd
you?
agree with that.
One
Oh,
last warning.
crap, I meant to ask about the thing.
The
That's my
forest
fault.
is like a thing alive. It changes as it wills, closing paths behind you and opening up new ones. Too many have become lost within, unable to find their way out.
Great, so I might get locked
Where
in
are
the
you?
forest, basically. That's
I would
always...
endeavor not to make the forest.
That's
my
always
enemy.
exciting, isn't it? So can we talk to him again, actually, about the whole Dales and things? Sorry, Witherfang, I should say.
Is there something you need? We know only what Zathrian has told us over the years. I never saw one myself until the attack.
Ah, if they're so mindless, how do they ambush you?
Some of us have wondered. The Keeper says they are simply cunning, that any beast can lie in wait. But this seemed more than that.
It was planned. These are no simple beasts.
Then the real question is why the Keeper would insist that it is not so.
See, this Zathrian fellow is getting very, very dodgy to me. How does one fight them?
The hunters say they have strength and speed far beyond what's ordinary, and are as tough as such beasts come.
Can imagine.
Like wolves, they hunt in packs so as to combine their strength. But in the end, A blade kills them as surely as it does any other. What you need to fear is their bite. If you're infected, you are done. Though not right away, and not all at once. Some of us have wondered.
We'll try asking this question
keep-
again.
It was. Then the real question
Why
is
would he
why
lie?
I do not believe he would. But even the wisest of men do not always see the truth in front of them. Nor do they always wish to.
Is he deluded, maybe? I don't know. Do they have any strange abilities?
As you know, they can shapeshift into wolves, allowing them to hide amidst the true wolves.
Ah, okay.
Other than not to get bitten? Not that I know of.
Wonderful.
Of course. You wish something else?
I should go.
Dareth Shirral.
I'm the same to you. Okay, so let's... Can we talk to any of these people? Let's talk...
Anathara, Grey Warden.
Yes, it's just very much...
Hello. I'm not afraid of you. I'm a great Dalish warrior.
I severely doubt that, my friend. Let's talk to Kamen over here. Whoever this person is. Oh, he's very young.
Hello?
Looks terrified. Hello, yourself. Who are you?
I am Kamen, a hunter apprentice. Though I wish I could become a real hunter.
You look terrified, to be honest. Why can't you?
I shouldn't be talking about this to an outsider. You wouldn't understand.
Oh, trust me, I'll intimidate. I'll persuade him. Try me, I might surprise you.
I suppose there's no harm in it.
I'm obviously very
It's not
charming.
like you can
I've
help
got away
me.
with words.
I've been an apprentice for too long. To become a true hunter, I must bring back the pelt of a beast I killed myself. A boar or a wolf or something. I wanted to hunt in the forest.
I thought I was going to literally be it then. You're just
we
going to
were
walk
forbidden
away.
to
Just-
enter because of the attack. But the real problem is Gaina.
Gainer? Who's Gainer? Someone over there? Oh, that woman there. Who's Gainer?
She's my heart's desire. I have asked for her hand, but she cruelly refuses it. She will not bond with an apprentice, she says, and calls me a child. I am no child. If I was a hunter, I could prove it, but I cannot hunt, and Gaina will never bond with me.
Let me
I
guess.
feel so helpless.
You want me to go into the forest for you,
I shouldn't have brought it up.
kill
Just leave me
something,
to my misery.
and bring you a pelt? Must some way solve your problem.
You think I haven't thought about this? There's nothing I can do.
Okay, so I could talk to Gainer or get a pelt for him. I'll try to talk... No, try to talk... Yeah, talk to Gainer.
I suppose you could, but what good would that do? The situation hasn't changed.
I can be pretty persuasive.
Really? I'm willing to try anything.
That depends. It can't hurt.
Cyranas. Oh, ma Cyranas. I will pray to the goddess of love that you are successful.
I might get a slap in the process, but I'm sure it'll be fine.
Oh, what do you want now? I told you everything already.
Can I tell me anything else?
You think I haven't thought about this? There's nothing I can do.
Maybe I could suggest getting him a pelt anyway.
No, I couldn't do that. I must kill the beast myself. It is my rite of passage.
Fair enough. No, to be fair, it makes sense to me, that does. So let's talk to this Gain and see if we can help old Kamen out here.
Andaran Atishan, outsider.
You're Gainer, correct? Kamen mentioned you.
You spoke to him? What did he say?
He said that you were cruel and that he hates you. Oh, he would bed you soon. Oh, he said that you refused to give him your hand.
Oh.
I'm not that nasty.
I don't expect an outsider to understand our ways, but I just can't bond with Kamen. He's been a hunter apprentice for over 2 years now, and
2
he's
years,
yet
that's
to
quite a lot,
slay
to
a
be fair.
proper beast. Each time he's tried, something has gone wrong. Perhaps the creators do not wish us to bond. I cannot bond with an apprentice hunter, can I?
Why not? If you love him, it doesn't matter what he is, does it?
But what if he never becomes a proper hunter? What will become of our family?
If you love him, then believe in him and help him succeed.
Oh, you are right. I have made poor Kamen miserable. No wonder he cannot complete his hunt.
There you go.
Masiranas, thank you. You have helped me put this into perspective. I will go and speak to Kamen.
Excellent. So, it seems that there is a lot of different ways to solve quests in this game,
Kamen,
I
I
guess.
have been a fool.
Gaina? What do you mean? Have you changed your mind?
I have. The outsider has helped me to see that I was wrong. I have made you miserable,
You're a
and
horrible
I should
person,
not
Gaina.
have.
You should be ashamed of
But
yourself.
what about my hunt?
I don't care about that. I know you will pass your hunt in time, and we will be happy. Us and our children.
Oh,
Thank you, Gaina. You've made me a happy man. I feel blessed by the gods today.
well, that
We are
was
both very grateful for the part you've played in bringing us
exceptional.
together.
How marvelous you are. I am so happy.
This is so wonderful. Young love allowed to flourish.
Does anyone else feel the urge to vomit? No? 'Tis just me?
Here.
Morrigan
this.
loves how to kill a situation,
It's
doesn't
been
she?
in my family for a very long time, but I hope it plays some part in your battle against the Darkspawn. It's the very least we could do.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Cameron. Also, Morgan disapproves that we just actually did that. Okay, that's great. Yeah. You just qualified for specialization, a customized form of a character's base class. Each offers a unique set of advanced talents and benefits. Characters may have up to 2 specializations, with the first becoming available at level 7 and the second at level 14, but first you'll need to find a trainer. So if I'm not mistaken, Morgan and Alistair did actually offer me have the option to get 2 specializations. We can't actually level up at the minute though, can we? No. So we actually, so are we? Yeah. So we are actually level 7 now. Okie dokie. So yeah, we can get a champion, a berserker, or a reaver apparently. Oh, we're already a Templar. So does that mean that we can take 2 more? I guess it does, or are we already a Templar? I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. Okay, we'll leave it at that because we can't actually do anything else right now. Let's put that back on the auto level up, so because I'm assuming it'll be smart with this. So we shouldn't be fiddling with their chests because they don't take very kindly to it, and very understandably. So let's see, what else do we have here? It's a little farm.
There are places where those horns bring huge prices. Can cure diseases, so they say.
Well, I'm not going to kill them. The Hallas.
I shall do it.
Gilananane. Mother of the Hallas, I guess it was. Elora, hello.
Who
How can I
comes?
help you? Oh, calm down.
Oh, I beg your pardon, stranger. I was so busy attending to the Hala, I did not hear your approach.
Who are you?
My name is Elora. I am the master herder in charge of caring for the Hala. Not as exciting as being a Grey Warden, but the Hala are vital to us.
What is the Halla?
They are the noble beasts that pull our Aravel. What humans call land ships. They are our companions and our guides.
My own people keep similar herds, but of horses.
I have seen your horses. The relationship is different, as is the purpose.
I don't think we treat horses quite as well.
We ride the Hala, but never with reins or a saddle. It is the Hala who decide where to lead us, and our privilege that they take our Aravel with them. In return, it's the herder's job to speak to the Hala and care for their needs. It's a bond of friendship, and not servitude.
That's quite honourable, to be fair. So why have you separate this one from the others?
I fear she may have been bitten during the werewolf attack.
Oh dear.
I have tried speaking with her, but she is too agitated for me to understand. The curse would not affect her as it would us, but it would still be lethal. And it may prove contagious to the other Hala as well. I can find no wound on her, but if she's truly ill, then I will have to put her out of her misery.
Oh.
For her sake, as well as that of the others.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I don't know. Do you have any skills that might help her? If you do, I would be grateful.
Pretend to examine the hollow. So let's try and examine the hollow. I don't think our survival skills are particularly good, but maybe like Morrigan, Liliana, or Alice have some good ones that might help us. I'm not sure. Let's just have a look at it. Let's have a look at it. See if we can do anything. It might work.
And what do you think?
I truly cannot tell.
I am glad you attempted it, regardless.
Let's try to calm the holler. At least, maybe we can do something there. Oh!
No. No, I'm sorry. She isn't calming any more around you than she is for me.
I'm sorry, I tried my best.
I know. It was kind of you to try.
I should go.
I will watch her for a while longer and see if her condition changes.
If we need to do anything with that,
I
want to do anything
your
with that.
assistance, friend.
Looks like we're going to need some better survival skills. That's quite a shame. So Alora's Haller. So what is our survival skill at right now? If we look, probably here, isn't it? Survival. Where is our survival skills actually? Maybe they're under a different. Oh, skills. There we go. That's probably better. Yes, we have no survival skills at all. So that's probably why we don't actually see Morrigan. Oh no, Morrigan doesn't actually. See, no one has any survival skills whatsoever, so that's why we can't actually do anything with the Harlan now. That's a bit of a shame. So we have one more exclamation mark to go to now. We'll see what this one is about. So yeah, just let me know, guys, what you think of the new kind of setup here about the audio. If it's good, if maybe the keyboard mouse is too distracting. If they are, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do about it. But hey ho, I've kind of fiddled about for hours to try and get everything sorted as well as possible. But yeah, just let me know how it sounds, guys. So Athras.
Andera Natetian, stranger. I am Athras. I hope the others have not been too harsh in their treatment of you.
Apart from slight racism, it's I don't mind, understand.
That is very generous of you. Most would assume we are unkind as a rule, and that is not the case. Especially not to a Grey Warden. But we have lost much, and it is easy to forget simple niceties at such a time. I understand you will search for the wolves in the Brazilian forest. I would join you, but Zathrian has forbidden me.
You don't seem very happy about that.
None of us are happy about this situation, and I least of all. But I shouldn't speak too much about this, especially with an outsider. I am sure you have little interest in my problems.
I'm all ears. Please, I'd like to hear it.
It's odd to talk so freely with a stranger, but perhaps you can help me. My wife Denilah and I both fought the werewolves in the ambush. She was injured so gravely, the curse spread rapidly in her. Zathrian fought hard to ease her pain, but there was little he could do. And though he says that Denilah is dead, he will not let me see her body. I am beginning to believe she became a werewolf. And that it is being kept from me so I do not go chasing after her.
Ah, right.
If I could just know if Denilah is alive, or what happened to her, then I could be at peace.
I'll seek her out of the forest.
I have an amulet made by our craftsman. It's not much, but I would be happy to give it to you in return for any news.
I'd appreciate that. So lost the curse. So this Zathrian fellow does sound very shit. I don't trust him. I can't shake it at all. So yes, we actually do need to try and go slay Witherfang no one way or another. So the Brazilian forest is this way then. So I did actually get told that apparently if we do struggle with this a little bit, we can go to Sulcher's Pass, which will actually, if we do manage to do something, complete the task there, we'll get something that will actually help us in this forest. But we'll try our best and say we do. I'm not sure how confident I am. Especially considering we got ambushed on the way here and we got absolutely... Yeah. It didn't really go well for us, did it? So, let's see. Right, okay. Dragons were once worshipped by the ancients of Inter Imperium, existed in number until the Navaran dragon hunters brought them to the brink of extinction. They only reappeared at the beginning of the Dragon Age, given the age's namesake. Whew. There we go. So we're now in the West Brazilian forest. Let's have a look at the map. Probably won't have anything, will we? No, not much going on right now. Let's get some more elf roos. I guess we can't harvest too much, can we? What is our inventory like? It is quite packed. Most of it's filled with... Oh! We should probably read this, actually, shouldn't we? Can we? Oh, maybe I guess we can just sell it for a bit of value, maybe. Cause oh, what's this? Oh, wolves. Right. No! Blight wolf as well. Oh, God. Oh, there's werewolves. We are in a fight. We seem to be coping quite well, though, at least. Alice is in deep trouble. Oh, Jesus wept. Alistair, would you use a health poultice? For the love of God. Yeah. There we go. There we go. We're actually getting somewhere now. Pummel. There we go.
It's a fine thing we've done.
Whew. Okay. So that was quite an intense little skirmish there. Let's get more health poultices. We can never have enough health poultices, in my opinion. Wolf pelt. That'll do. I guess maybe that would have actually been enough for us to complete the quest for Kaman. If we did actually decide to get a pelt for him. You know, if we convinced him to let us. But we obviously don't need to. So yeah. It looks like the wolves do actually just transform when they actually try and attack you, so you won't know what's what initially. But the positive thing is we did survive that encounter, and we didn't come across any ridiculously tough enemies, which is good. Oh, but we might well do here. There's another wolf. I think it's just one wolf though. We should be okay.
Here comes trouble.
Right, okay, that's fine. No problem at all there. So this forest is probably gonna have a lot of like twists and turns, so we might not be able to get everything. We'll just try and examine everything as much as we possibly can, because I do like to be thorough in these games, because you know you never know what you might miss. Oh, it's auto saved, and we have more wolves. Oh, these aren't actually hostile. So if we leave them there for a second. That is odd. They were completely like they weren't attacking us, which is not usual at all. I apologise if I carry on looking at the map, by the way. I'm trying to be quite thorough here. Oh, see, we've got a skeleton here. Small metal round shield. I don't know how useful that will be for anybody. I think we probably already have better equipment, but this is something we can sell on for a little bit of value, which will probably always help. Some death roots as well. So we'll have a look at the map quickly. I'm assuming that is pretty much like the path to the rest of it. So there's nowhere else we can actually go at the minute apart from down there, which makes sure you kind of actually do encounter those wolves. One that was called a swift runner. I don't know what purposes. Can we actually go across that log? I don't think we probably won't be able to, can we? No, I don't think there's actually much of a point trying. I think that yeah. So let's just go this way. Oh, okay, I triggered.
The Watchwolves have spoken truly, my brothers and sisters. The Dalish and the human of all things, to repay us for our attack, to put us in our place. What bitter irony.
It is pretty ironic. And who are you supposed to be?
You speak to Swift Runner. I lead my cursed
Swift
brothers
Runner.
and sisters. Turn back now. Go back to the Dalish and tell them that you have failed.
I'm afraid I can't do that, really.
Tell them we will gladly watch them suffer the same curse we have suffered for too long. We will watch them pay.
You're the werewolves who ambushed the Dalish then?
We are. I regret only that we did not inflict every single one of them with the curse that night.
Okie dokie. You sound as if you hate the Dalish a great deal.
That we do! How dare they send you here against us? Turn and leave while you still have the chance!
Nope. So, I prefer to talk to you, I mean no harm. Generally I don't.
Was it not Zathrian who sent you? He wishes only our destruction!
So these guys know Zathrian then. You talk as Zathrian as you know him.
We have never met, he and I. He would not survive the experience. I swear it.
You attacked his clan. Why should he not retaliate?
You know nothing, do you? Nothing of us, and even less of those you serve. You are a fool, and we are done.
Uh-oh.
Run from the forest while you can. Run to the Dalish and tell them they are doomed.
I don't want to fight, but neither can I retreat.
I do not wish to fight you either, but we cannot trust you. Come, brothers and sisters, let us retreat. The forest has eyes of its own, and it will deal with intruders as it always has.
So they're leaving us be for now. This is weird. I don't trust this whole situation at all. Like it doesn't make sense. They know Zathrian's name. We have a gift here which we can give to someone, which is good. Oh, what's this? There's a corpse. Scale boots. That's always good. But yeah, they apparently know Zathrian by name, which means it obviously just isn't like a faction thing, if you know what I mean. It is literally, it's kind of personal. But what exactly has happened?
Creatures have no true reason to fight us.
Oh goodness me. Where the hell did that come from? Well, I guess we're gonna have to kill this great bear. Oh dear me. That's a pretty big bear, not gonna lie.
Have you no concern for your own existence?
Violence is a solution. Sometimes.
Whew. Right. Where did that bear come from? We literally walked away, and then it was just there. Holy hell. Okay, guys, I think we'll end this episode here for now, and I will be back in the next one to see more about this whole situation with the Brazilian forest and the werewolves. We will press on and see where it takes us and see if we learn any more about this whole situation, because it is a bit fishy to me. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed. Again, please let me know what you think of this whole new setup, how the audio is, and if I need to make any adjustments, I certainly will do. So thanks again for watching, guys. I hope you do have enjoyed. I'll see you in the next episode of Dragon Age Origins. Thanks again, guys. Bye-bye.